Hi, I'm Terry Tucker, author of Sustainable Excellence: 10 Principles to Leading Your Uncommon and Extraordinary Life, and a featured author in Perspectives on Cancer: Stories of Healing, Hope, and Resilience. Also, look for my new book, which will be released later this year, titled Four Truths and a Lie. Welcome to another edition of Sustainable Excellence Xtras. Today, I'd like to tell you a story about a man who made the world a bit sweeter, happier, and more beautiful by the work he did. There once was a man who respected nature with such a deep and moving love that she told him one of her secrets. She gave him the power to create new and better plants. The man, whose name was Luther Burbank, would go into his garden and walk softly among the growing things there. He saw that every plant was a child. It had its own face, its own promise, its own unique character. He understood that if the promise were tended and encouraged, the plant would grow more useful and beautiful every year. Luther Burbank puttered in his garden for 50 years for the greater happiness of all people. He made potatoes grow larger and more delicious than they ever had been. He taught the cactus of the desert to throw away its spines so that cattle could fatten on it. And he made the blackberry shed its thorns so it would not cut the fingers of the pickers. For him, the plum grew without pits, and strawberries ripened virtually all year. Walnuts wore thinner shells so the small hands of children could open them. The daisy grew more beautiful for him, and the amaryllis burst into flame. The lily wore perfume, and the roses took on new shapes, colors, and faces. He left the earth covered with flowers and fruits that no one had ever attempted to grow before, all because he knew a secret. Luther Burbank knew that everything that lives has the power to become greater. Please leave me a comment about your thoughts on the enhancements and improvements Luther Burbank made on so many flowers and plants. Your opinions and perspectives are valuable, and I'd appreciate hearing from you. Also, please head over to motivationalcheck.com to get your daily dose of inspiration and motivation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.